Friday. You know, this time of year, we're in the holiday season. People are saying this one question you're going to hear a lot. Who made the potato salad? And why do you ask that? That shows the importance of knowing who and where your food is coming from. And that's what we're talking about today, especially if you're trying to get rid of your belly fat. Get rid of that big old gut. Get rid of that big old gut.
Wait. I thought, anyways, y'all, this is a talk show, 1 hour. We talk to you, you talk to us. We're always finding ways so that if you're not watching live, you can always connect with us later on. So definitely take that opportunity. 1 hour, you don't have to watch the whole show, but we encourage you to do what I do, put it on double time.
And we got a great story to start our day out. It's all about what it means to know where your food comes from and to know what your food is so that you know what you're eating so that you stay healthy and strong. So, are you ready for the 5-minute story?
I think we are ready for the 5-minute story time, Corey, because we have one of my favorite Nigerians, Share Fitness TV.
Hey, Share Fitness TV. She definitely doesn't have any belly fat to worry about. She is a in shape jump rope machine.
Not just jump rope, she does a lot more. She shows you the easy stuff. So if you can just jump, you can do it. Also, Philip Waldo Jr. is in here. I'm sure he's ready for the story, including Tarsha, triple threat, firearms, and defense. Y'all shooting it. Don't get too close. You can lose your belly fat immediately.
She'll blow a hole in the belly.
That's what I'm trying to say. Gail at Night, our favorite moderator, is ready for our 5-minute story time. That's the way we start each show. So that way we can get you all warmed up. Now, of course, Tarsha has lots of ways to lose belly fat. She's growing those things in her garden. So You're talking today about a garden. So go for it.
All right. This story was told to me by a great storyteller named Baba Jamal Karan, who told it to another storyteller who told it to me. And now I tell it to you. It's called Musa Musingabera Musa. I call it Turtle Saves the Day.
Turtle Saves the Day.
Long ago in the animal land, there was a time when Mother Africa became so disappointed with all of the animals that because they were not giving her the respect that she deserved, that she refused to let it rain. And food became very, very scarce. Turtles, cheetahs, elephants, all of the animals were suffering. And there was no food to be found anywhere on the plains until the animals discovered a special tree with lots of juicy, ripe fruit to eat. Now, Mother Africa had made a rule that said the animals could only eat the foods they knew by name to make sure that they didn't get sick or grow too much belly fat. Now, when the animals got to the tree, they found monkeys already living there. And the monkeys were sitting back and enjoying pieces of fruit as the animals watched. The animals went to reach for the fruit, but the monkey said, remember, you can only eat the foods that you know the name of. So if you could tell us the name of this fruit, you're welcome to have some. The animals did not know the name of the fruit, and the monkeys weren't going to tell them because the monkeys wanted to keep it all for themselves. Now, you're growing a garden out there, don't keep your fruits and vegetables in the garden for yourself, or you can keep it for yourself, but don't make sure that you use them and make sure that you're blessing other people with it as well. Now, with that being said, the animals got together and said, we will go to Mother Africa and ask for the name of the fruit ourselves. The animals decided who should go, and they decided that cheetah should go because the cheetah was the fastest of them all. So the cheetah ran through the forest, across the plains, up Mother Africa's mountain, and fell before the Mother Africa and said, Mother Africa, please tell us the name of the fruit that grows in the tree far across the other side of the plain.
Yeah, Professor Black Ops cybersecurity for the people wants to know.
And Mother Africa said, I told the monkeys, and they were supposed to tell the rest of you animals. And the cheetah said, we know, but the monkeys are trying to keep the fruit for themselves. So Mother Africa said, go and tell the other animals that the name of the fruit is Musa. Musingabera Musa.
Try it out, G. Albert. I'll say it. Musa, Musingabera Musa.
Now the cheetah ran down the mountain, top speed, and got all the way to the tree and said, I know the name of the fruit. The name of the fruit is, and the monkeys jumped out of the tree and bit the cheetah on the tail. The cheetah said, oh! And the animal said, okay, the name of the fruit is, oh! And the cheetah said, no, the name of the fruit is, and the monkeys bit the cheetah on the tail again. Ow! The animal said, okay, the name of the fruit is, ow! And the cheetah said, no, the name of the fruit is, Miska.
Let's keep it simple, like Simple Southern Reflections.
Oh, the monkeys made me forget.
Oh, couldn't say it.
The animals did not know what to do. That's when Turtle stepped forward and said, I will go and talk to Mother Africa, and I will learn the name of the fruit, and I will bring that name so that we can all eat.
Wait a minute,
So
Turtle moves so slowly.
So the turtle slowly tromped through the forest, across the plains, and up the mountain. And what was a journey that should have taken a couple of hours took 3 days. When he got to the top of the mountain, he told Mother Africa the problem. And Mother Africa said, Turtle, I told monkeys and cheetah the name of the fruit, and they didn't tell you? And Turtle said, no, the monkeys will not tell us. And when Cheetah tried to tell us, the monkeys attacked him, and he forgot the name of the fruit. Mother Africa said, the name of the fruit is Musa, Musa, Musinga Bera, Musa. And Turtle said, I like that name. Musa, Musa, Musinga Bera, Musa. Makes a pretty good song. Musa, Musa, Musinga Bera, Musa. And the turtle danced down the mountain. Musa, Musa, Musinga Bera, Musa. He went across the plains. Musa, Musa, Musinga Bera, Musa. And through the forest. Musa, Musa, Musinga Bera, Musa. And when he made it to the tree, he said, I know the name of the fruit. The name of the fruit is, and when the monkeys tried to attack him, he ducked into his tail. And when the monkeys tried to bite it, they lost a lot of teeth with that hard shell. The turtle popped out and said, the name of the fruit is Musa, Musa, Musinga Bera, Musa.
Love and live, come help us.
Musa, Musa, Musinga Bera, Musa. The animals knew the name of the fruit. They knew the food that they could eat. And then they began to enjoy the ripe, delicious fruit that lasted them throughout the rest of the drought. And that's the importance of knowing the name of your food and where it comes from and who it's coming from, because that's how you can stay healthy, strong, and wealthy. And that was the end of that.
Hey, just like that, y'all, you can lose your belly fat by knowing where your food comes from, knowing more about your food. What are the sources? How does this work? This is how you get it done. Corey, we got so many people in here. I say,
do a blue ribbon plate race.
Yeah, let's do a blue ribbon plate race. Yeah, get on down. Musa, that's Simple Southern Reflections. Y'all, if you haven't been to Simple Southern Reflections and you need holiday ideas, head over there. She is the HGTV for decorating and cleaning. If you don't like to clean, watch her, y'all. She cleans her pantry like she's cleaning the bathroom. I'm talking deep cleaning. Share Fitness TV is here. Coach Mary Ma is here. That's our favorite Coach Mary Ma, Cameroonian Mary Ma. But people are even here all the way from Alaska showing folks what to do. Absolutely. So GT Junior grows in Alaska. Thank you for putting in hashtag the home team. You all know that Coach Mary Ma has done the same thing because that is how you win first place bragging rights. Yes, we're about to do the first place the blue ribbon plate race where we have all of our foods racing, and that means you. If you made it here in the first 5 minutes, you are included in this blue ribbon plate race. Anything you want to say about that, Corey?
The blue ribbon plate race is just, again, thank you for being the early birds and cannonballing this in the comments. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get this started. Those of you that are here, you're going to be entered into the race. And what we're going to do is I'm going to say, on your marks, get set, and when I give LaQuita the nod, she's going to say, go, and then she's going to click the button, and we'll see who wins.
Okay.
Gail at Night will drop your link and you're the winner.
Yes, and so far, we got somebody here from, I need this Let's Not Losing Belly Fat, GT Junior grows, it says. We got somebody from the Garden State here.
New Jersey.
Yes, Cool Joe is here from Garden State Gardener. Joe is here today. So definitely, y'all, we're about to run this blue ribbon plate race. And of course, Garden State Gardener is growing some of those things that help you to lose belly fat, especially with those hot peppers. Look, G. Albert is saying, Musa, hashtag the home team-ish. He did ask if this was the same story you told the other day because it involved the turtle, but no.
There's several different tales that involve animal characters, and Turtle is a popular one. Some cultures, he's a trickster character. Some cultures, he's the savior. So this is another fun turtle story.
Absolutely. So you all, we're about to run this blue ribbon plate race. Did you want to go ahead and give them a tip right here at the top of the show about losing belly fat, Corey?
One of the important things about losing belly fat is knowing where your food comes from and how it's being prepared, who's being prepared by. Now, what we like to say is the best food to eat when it comes to losing belly fat is food that grows in your garden, food that grows out of the ground. Whether it's your garden is outside in your yard or whether it's inside your house, or food that you can find in the produce section of your grocery store. Those are the best foods to eat to help lose belly fat. And one of the main reasons is because of fiber. But we're going to get into some of we're going to take a deeper dive as we go through and play some trivia, ask trivia questions as we move on to understand what foods are great to help you lose belly fat. And you might be surprised. And when I say belly fat, we talking about belly fat, but it also could be booty fat, it could be thigh fat, it could be ankle fat,
I'll say
let's
stick with belly fat because a lot of times that's one of the first places it grows.
Yes, and it's the last place that it comes off.
Yeah, you know what? Second Amethyst, the lioness of videography, is in here putting in hashtag the home team. So while we run this blue ribbon plate race, y'all follow her and TWP Popcorn because he's absolutely, he has what's popping over there, showing you all how to use your Buy Me a Coffee platform, networking in some of the best ways. Now, G. Albert is saying, hey, y'all, one way to lose belly fat, fast for 12 days or hours. Now, Simple Southern Reflections and saying, what kind of fat? That visceral fat, there's all these different kinds of belly fat, right? So we do have that visceral fat, which is what they call the organ fat. You don't want to let that accumulate. That's what they call the skinny fat. People that look thin, but when they look at their arteries, they realize that there's a lot of
fat in the heart, around the heart, fat in the liver,
in their vessels as well. So these are those skinny people that have the heart attacks and whatnot. And then of course that fat that we can see, y'all know Bougie Prepper, she's kind of on the lean side. She talks a lot about eating a lot of these foods that help you lose your belly fat. Why a second Amethyst saying clank a clank a clank a clank? I mean, she might be looking at your coffee cup. I don't know. But people are like Coach Mary Ma, I'm all ears with my notebook open. Operation Bikini 2023 starts now.
Get it. Coach Mary Ma rock with it.
Hey, she's working on that next husband. Y'all know Coach Mary Ma has such good advice for you. Matrell on a Mission is like,
Matrell on a mission all the way to Egypt.
Yeah, she says, I'm cute in the face. I want to stay thin in the waist, right? So definitely, y'all, let's get into this first race and see how it works. Oh my goodness. Thin in the waist, Corey. Yoga with Goga. If y'all really need to know how to lose belly fat, watch this episode and then head on to Yoga with Goga to keep it off. When I tell you, he will have you stretching in some ways that will help you out in different areas of your life, but belly fat included. Let's go for it because they're laughing at you. Coach Mary Ma, GT Julia, Grows of Alaska, they're all laughing. Bougie Prepper says, ain't nothing lean about me. That's why I'm here. Well, you know what? You make it look good on camera. David Hunt is first to say first because y'all know he was live this morning. So I think he might have been the first person I watched this morning. And Simple Southern Reflections loves her some Yoga with Goga. I told y'all what to do. Head on over there. Not only is he looking good and feeling good, but he shows you how, and he suffers through it. You would think, sometimes you can see it on his face that this ain't easy for me just because I do it all the time. But he doesn't do anything that's too much for you. So let's go for it because Matrell on a Mission has hashtag the home team in there. And so, of course, Yoga with Goga is showing Simple Southern Reflections some love. Bougie Prepper, I didn't tell y'all, but I call her the fire starter. She shows you not just how to prep and how to shop well, but how to start a fire from just about anything. How about human growth hormone, also now known as the HGH and somatotropin? Absolutely, G. Albert. That's one reason we use non-dairy foods, because the dairy foods has the IGF or the growth hormone in there, and that's what keeps us growing exponentially around the middle. So that's one of the reasons why we use non-dairy foods, and we prefer to choose the foods that Triple Threat Firearms is growing in her garden, fruits, vegetables, every spread, okay? So of course, Yoga with Goga is doing great. Everybody's putting in hashtag the home team. I say we go for the race because my neighbor lived to 104. Why did he live so long? Oh, his neighbor lived, excuse me.
So 104.
Yes.
Who said that?
He said knee bends, shadow boxing, and growing his own food. See, in the Garden State. They're telling you, right?
State. All right.
Absolutely. So let's go for it. Y'all see Yoga with Goga's link in the chat. Gail at Night is giving y'all the goodness. So I think it's time for us to say hello to Nikki, Because she's here for it. Yes, the everyday life of an OCD chick. Girl, we just gave away like 5 different tips. Now we're going to show you the people that made it in here early. They were running. They were working on their belly fat. But we're going to show you those people in this race. It's only a 20-second race. And of course, you can always head over to Plant-Based Treats for any of these recipes because these also help you lose the belly fat. Corey is down 70 pounds. We didn't say that. But when we started our journey, Corey was diabetic where his A1C is very high. He's still diabetic where his A1C is going down. He was a few more 100 pounds than he is now. A few more 70 pounds more. I know. Let me get my life straight. But I'm a storyteller, so go for it, Corey. Did you want to tell your story? I don't want to tell your story. Don't worry, Nikki. We repeat stuff. You don't have to. Go ahead.
I used to be one of the honorary members of the Fat Boys.
Latrell says that 70 pounds. That's awesome.
Yeah,
a lot of it was belly fat.
A lot of it was belly fat. I mean, I'm wearing size pants. I probably haven't worn since middle school.
we had to get new pants also because G. Albert's still working out. Y'all, this is also without working out. Let's just say this. A huge way that Corey lost his belly fat, and I went down as well. I ain't gonna show my old pictures, but is by eating. We did this by eating. So go ahead, Corey. So, yeah. You know I'm gonna interrupt, but go ahead, Corey.
So I just went. So I did lose over 7. I'm down to 216 right now. 216 pounds down from 286 pounds.
Mary Madepoju is in there saying, "Good morning, beautiful people. Look, beautiful, right? 70 pounds. That's awesome. What the weight loss garden state gardener is telling you."
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, no, I didn't lose any strength. I didn't lose any anything like that.
You didn't lose any strength?
Yeah, like people say, "Oh, when you lose weight, then you must get weaker because you're smaller." No, I didn't. I just got a little bit more limber.
So Corey does this thing where he lifts us up, right? He bench presses me and the girls, and
not to show. Same time.
No, not at the same time. But because Corey has that country strength, he grew up with family in North Carolina, right? And so they grew up swinging axes and hitting hogs in the head and stuff like that.
I ain't hit no hog in the head.
You did. You said y'all was on the fence.
I wasn't able to you.
See? And they won't make a hog head cheese either. No. I used to eat that. Y'all, why did Matrell on the mission show her grandma, and her grandma's in her 90s, they would buy her some sauce, some hog head cheese. Anyway, you're welcome, Miriam. It was so wonderful having you on the show yesterday. So anyways, back to what we're supposed to be doing. TWP says almost down to a 6-pack. Corey, keep your shirt on.
Yeah, I got to keep it on anyway because my 6-pack is still more like a case. But I got.
Well, you know what?
It's better than the keg that it used to be.
Yeah, because like I said, Corey, he has that country strength from growing up on the farm and just the country life. And so he would say, "Okay, let me see who I can lift now." And yeah,
that's what you do when you're bored during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, he would bench press us during the pandemic. Absolutely. So let's get on to it because Amazing M&G is here from Jamaica.
So we're going to do this blue ribbon plate race. I'm going to say on your marks, get set. When I give you the nod, you're going to say go and click the button, all right?
All right, because Philip thought your weight training, that you had lost weight training for the Ironman decathlon.
Boy, I'm still aluminum for decathlon.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so I'm going to make this all the way live so that way everybody can see it. And let's head in because these are the folks that made it in the first 5 minutes. Triple Threat Firearms is laughing at you, but OG Patrice is in here as well as Black Guns and Gardens. Y'all don't sneak in his backyard. Let me tell you.
Black Guns and Gardens.
The best garden ever. If you want a beautiful garden with lots of food, but every time you go in there, he got like a bow and arrow. He has like a lot of stuff. He even had a first aid kit just in case he bust you up. All right. So let's go for it. Gail at Night is reminding you all what to do. And everybody's saying hi to Black Guns and Gardens because, of course, that's the man.
Black Guns and Gardens sound like his garden. There might be a liquor still hidden somewhere he don't want to mess with.
He probably got a video on it. I got to go through that. You're welcome for the warm welcome, Amazing M&G. We're going to show you all this blue ribbon plate race. When Corey says go, however you want to say it, Corey, let's go for it. We'll put ourselves at the bottom, I think. You know what? Let's not show us. That way they can see everybody. I even put Wally in there. Y'all know he's always looking and lurking. Thank you for continuing to put the home team in there as well.
The home team.
Hashtag the home team. And I think Bravo with Sheila, ladies, let's chat because Philip greets everyone. I may have missed her, but I saw him say hi to Sheila. So let's go for it. She has the hashtag the home team. Yep, ready? She's in there. I think I'm ready. Yeah.
On your marks, get set. What happens when somebody runs in the Black Guns and Gardens backyard and tries to steal some of his fruits and vegetables, and then he pulls out one of his arsenal? They go.
And they go. I don't know. Why I hit the start button and didn't blow? All right, here we go. Let's see how this race is going. Wally is falling back, so it's Second Amethyst. TWP Popcorn, Simple Southern Reflection, Share Fitness TV is kind of still in the lead. Coach Mary Ma is leading as a baked potato, though. Share Fitness TV is second as a stack of pancakes. GT Junior Grows in Alaska is holding his own as a burger, and he's coming forward with Giabo. Oh, Share Fitness TV on the jump roping has helped. That's what I'm talking about. She was a stack of pancakes with fruit on the top. Sorry, Corey, I put the thing over your face.
24 karat pancakes.
There you go.
With fruits on top.
Absolutely. So while we were racing, Matrell on a mission was still putting in hashtag the home team because that race is next. Amazing M&G from Jamaica is chatting it up. Oh, Philip, you're in there. I put you in there. Definitely you're in there. You probably just fell to the back. So thank you all for that. Second Amethyst is laughing. And then, Thug Nikki, she was like, ooh, Black Guns is the truth. And Triple Threat Firearms and Defense is talking about toe up. She's just laughing. Love and Live Show was trying to, cheer herself on, but she also had to realize, look, congratulations, Share Fitness. Okay, pancakes, Nikki says. Yes, thank you for the happiness and love. She always sending so much love from Jamaica. Bravo, what Sheila is saying, ladies, let's chat. But she's saying congratulations. Let's see who won, how the lineup went. Share Fitness TV, G. Albert, Wally was in third place, y'all. Wally ain't even here, or he might be lurking, but he's usually lurking, and he never enters the races. So Love and Live Show and Coach Mary Ma, they took the top 5. Then we have Gale at Night, TWP Popcorn, Garden State Garden, Second Amethyst, the Lioness of Videography, GT Junior Grows at Alaska came in 10, so that's the top 10. Triple Threat Firearms and Defense, Simple Southern Reflections, and Poet Philip Waldo Jr. See, I told you you were in the race. You were just kind of like, pulling up the rear.
Let's see.
Let's see what he was. I think he's off the screen. I think he might be that sushi platter down here in the corner.
Okay.
Because when you lose, they make sure you lost. They're like, bro, you even lost your place on the screen. So everybody is congratulating. GT Junior Grows at Alaska is congratulating Mary Made Poju. Of course, she's Nigerian. Share Fitness TV is Nigerian. Check out her channel, y'all. She has the best legs. They don't move when she moves I think they only moves when she moves. When she stopped moving, y'all know some of us got those polite legs. I let you go back, you let me go back. I let you go back. She ain't got that, right? She is fit, and check out her channel. She's showing it to you.
All right, so congratulations to Show Love. And now it's time to say, let's go.
Wait, I won by not entering wallet. Anyway.
Let's go.
Wait, we didn't say hello to Afro-Mex family.
Hey, Afro-Mex family, Wally.
Because yes, I don't know. No, Wally's not here. Wally's really not here. But you know what? Share Fitness is in the background jump roping. That's why she can't be here. So just FYI, okay?
All right.
And y'all know that everything we're talking about today, you can find it on our faves worksheet. We will be sharing that with y'all. So definitely, yes. Poor Philip, you didn't leave the starting gate ever. That was kind of messed up. All right, Corey, I think I've said hello to everyone. Let's go ahead and go, because everybody's congratulating her.
Let's start the show with our Real Talk Within Topic Design intro.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
It's white.
I'm Corey, the blind guy.
I'm his wife, LaQuita Marie.
Together, we let you into our life live every hump day. Bang, bang. And as Black Guns will say, bang to Friday.
Oh, yeah, he only one shot.
That's Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday, yeah.
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Helping to change your narrative from normal about health,
business,
and wealth. And Food Church Friday is all about getting you to become part of the congregation that eats more faves, fruits and vegetables every
day. Oh yeah, I always say every spread, every day, and you say every spread. It is fruits and vegetables every spread. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Don't forget the snacks, y'all.
And we're going to talk about today's topic is all about nutritional health, and how you can get rid of belly fat.
You said bang, and then She Fire shows up.
So with that being how you doing, She Fire. So we're definitely talking about how to get rid of that belly fat today. We have some fun trivia questions. We're gonna have more food races, and of course, we're getting ready for our first place pony. So go ahead and hashtag the home team.
Definitely hashtag the home team. All right, y'all. We're gonna get into the first thing. I'm going to pull up the game so that's where you can understand the process, because on our website, scrolling at the bottom, blindguyhiswife.com, we've created this page with the game on it. So go ahead and talk about understanding the process. I'll open it up.
When it comes to understanding the process, we're talking about understanding what type of food you're eating and where it comes from, especially when it comes to quote unquote what's healthy. Now, amazing story. A lot of people do not understand or choose not to understand what actual foods are. The foods we're talking about are the foods that Black Guns and Gardens is protecting in his backyard, that Chaucer Triple Threat is protecting in her backyard, and what Nikki keeps having Rottweiler puppies for to actually protect her backyard. It's all about growing. Those are the type of foods that are the foods that you need to that you eat in order to get rid of that belly fat. But a lot of times, the names of food actually tricks people up too. When I was working,
speaking of the names of food, Coach Mary Moss says something about foods. TWB popcorn, sweet potatoes or Irish potatoes? Because he said I love potatoes, right. And they call the white potatoes Irish potatoes. A lot of people do, and the sweet potatoes are sweet potatoes. But go ahead and talking about the words around these foods.
Right. So when I was actually working, I was working a job, and they had what they call a snack cart. And so people could walk around and actually you could purchase things off the snack card. And I know it sounds like kindergarten, doesn't it? But
this was at the bank, y'all. This was Corey worked at the bank, just so that you know the level of job this was.
Now, the girls, they love these gummy candies called fruit snacks.
Our daughters.
Those
girls.
So when I picked them up, when they would come pick me up from work, I would always bring them a fruit bag of fruit snacks. So I was buying them one day, and this lady says, "See, you're a good dad. You getting your girl something off the snack cart, and it's healthy too."
They didn't have okra ones, but they did have gummies. Yeah.
And so I'm looking at, and I said, not even me at the time, not even being into nutritional health like I am now. I was like, okay, no, these are candy. So no, this is fruit. It's all fruit. Look at it. It's called. That's why I call it fruit snacks. We flipped the package over, and she read it. She was like, "There's no fruit in this." I said, "Right, it's just fruit flavored." I said, "This is just candy."
And also fruit flavored. It wasn't fruit that was flavoring it. Was it artificial flavoring?
Artificial flavoring.
Which artificial flavoring has been linked to so many things we won't mention today. Just know that they're not good things. So you're saying understanding the process is...
Understand the process is understanding what's processed and what is not. So when you're eating, even when you're eating faves, you got to realize fruit snacks are not fruit.
The everyday life of an OCD chick said fake fruit.
Right. Fruit roll-ups are not real fruit.
Unless you make them yourself. You can make fruit roll-ups by simply putting strawberries in it's a certain way you process the fruit, where you just crush it, spread it on and you bake it at a slow and low situation. You do add sugar, but the point is, that is real fruit.
Right. Granola.
Lord, no, Gail. You did not hear that. Philip says, "Did you hear what I heard? Corey was a teller at a bank." Y'all, Corey cannot see. His eyes don't work. Don't mess up no checks.
That means a whole lot of people got hundreds to 20s probably.
Let's get on to the game.
I'm
gonna pull it up. All right. So here is the first question. I'm going to show you all how to get there, because when you head on over to our home page, you'll see all the different live streams right there at the top, and you can scroll and see what's happening. You might also be in this particular game here. There's lots of YouTubers that we've added, and I need to add more of you. Under home, I'm going to go to lose belly fat. It will take me to this page where we've included a video. We give you some video links so you can get the answers to what we've done today. And here's the first question. Our children chose the theme. So we're in space. Which of the following foods are whole foods that can help with weight loss? We can select 3 answers. Is it baked potatoes, canned fruits, walnuts, dill pickles, sliced fruit, or whole wheat bread? Which of the following foods are whole foods that can help with weight loss? Baked potatoes, canned fruits, walnuts, dill pickles, sliced fruit, or whole wheat bread?
All right. So again, we're talking about what you can use to get rid of belly fat, to lose weight, taking care of your temple from the inside out.
Nikki is saying nuts, and you're saying we're taking care of our temple from the inside out. But Wally is saying games, it's rigged. Wally, we had you in the first race, and you got number 2. So,
3.
Oh, he was 3. Okay, yes. Salute. I need a DJ for tomorrow, David Hunt. Oh yeah, y'all. Tomorrow night, Gale at Night. Put your drop your link, Gale at Night, 9 p.m. tomorrow night, Gale at Night's channel. Yes, we got to be there because it's game night. It's something night. We're gonna have fun. That's all I can say. The answer, let's see what Whole Foods were saying. Of course, Wally is chatting it up, having a good time, but Bravo with Sheila, Ladies Let's Chat, is also saying walnuts. GT Junior Grows in Alaska is saying fruit. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can make sure they can see all the answers at once. I don't think they can. Let me just go back to this one. The Everyday Life of an OCD Chick says protein keeps you full longer, and nuts are full of protein. Nuts, seeds, so whether it's pumpkin seeds, if we make our own trail mix. Love and Live Show says nuts. I'm going to choose nuts. Y'all remember this one? I didn't say we can choose 3 correct answers, so I'm definitely going to choose walnuts, and I'm going to choose sliced fruit because GT Junior says that. And remember, we're talking about, Coach Mary Ma, whole food, walnuts. Wally heard talking about, Gail, I heard party. Hey, Zahid, good to have you here. Make sure you put an answer in. Give your
hashtag the home team.
Yes, we're doing great. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for the full support. We appreciate it. And Gail at Night says, yep, that party thumbnail has been up. So yes, go for it. Okay, Next Gen Investor says sometimes the blueberries and blueberry muffins are just blue sugar globes. Yep. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that because yes, not all the time are the foods real food. So this is why you want to know the sources, right?
Understand what the process. Understand what is processed and what is actually whole food, nutritious food, so that you can lose that belly fat.
Yes. So also we have here Miss Queen T is in the building saying good morning. So good to see you.
Don't forget to hashtag the home team, Queen T, so you can be in the first place pony race.
Yep. So this is another answer here. Fruit is low in calories. That's one of the reasons why a lot of the plant-based doctors talk about not having to worry so much about
eating fruit.
Eating a lot, because you're probably, one day my daughter ate, this was last week, she ate 7 clementines in a row. I think it was 5 or 7. I can't remember. But I know that 5 to 7 clementines
ain't nothing compared to a can of soda.
Or even those orange wedges, orange crush.
Juice.
She got a good dose of fiber. She got a good dose of
vitamin C.
Yeah, vitamin A, C, and E. She got a good dose of quite a few other things that are good for her. No okra will be served at the party. Darn. Thanks a lot, Gail at Night. Let's see what the answer is.
It's another great answer, and it goes to what TWP Popcorn was talking about.
Baked potatoes.
Yes, baked potatoes are a good way to lose fat. See, potatoes and carbohydrates like potatoes and sweet potatoes, they kind of get a bad rap, but it's because people don't really understand that baked potatoes, sweet white potatoes, whether it's white or sweet, they're a good source of fiber, iron, and other nutrients, and they help you to stay full, which helps you to cut down your calories. And they have low calories themselves, and they're good for the weight loss. Good foods to eat for weight loss. Now, when you're topping with the things that can add the belly fat, like the butter, like the bacon, like the what else, Guida?
Bacon, butter, sour cream. You know what though? They do have non-dairy versions of all of those. Y'all, I just turned off the music and the sound effects. Let us know if the sound works better, because I had so much music on. I turned the music down in the game now. So maybe let us know if the sound is still going in and out. We did hardwire our internet. We stopped stealing the cable. So maybe it's going to work. We don't know what's going on.
So to answer your question, TWP Popcorn, it doesn't matter. Irish potatoes, sweet potatoes, any of those tubers, yams, those are all great things for losing weight. But just make sure, again, you source it in the right way. Try to get organic if you can, or if you know a local farmer or gardener that's growing and selling it, then see if you can make a trade-off, your crop for theirs.
That's it. Y'all, let's get into the first place pony, because we're halfway through this 1-hour episode. We're actually closer to being done than not, because we're 35 minutes in. So You all have been putting in hashtag the home team for a reason. Also, please let us know if the sound is better with just, one thing going on at a time. I have the music back on in the background, but let us know how this works.
So we're about to run the first place pony. I'm gonna make the horse race announcement, and when I say bring, when I make the gate sound bring, LaQuita Marie, you're gonna say and they're off.
I will. And you know what? Bravo with Sheila, ladies, let's chat, was listening. She says, wow, I always believe potatoes put a lot of weight on you. Nope. I've stopped eating them. Nope. Listen, they try to distract us with the things that grow.
French fries.
Yeah, it's the way you process it. So whole
potato chips. They put the weight on you.
Yeah. So I do have a game on here. You all, thank you so much. I think I just had too many different pieces of music at once. So Anania, so good to see you here. Make sure you put in hashtag the home team, because even Wally has entered. So Anania, get into the first place pony race. Of course, there is a game on our current page, our current website for whole versus processed. For what else does it talk about on there? There's so many food games that we have to help educate us, but they try to get us to think that if it grows out of the ground, this is the conflicting information. But we all know that broccoli is not linked to starting cancer. Like, there's no argument. There's really very little argument. Whenever the doctor says, eat healthier, they never say, yeah, just go eat more chicken. Yeah, just go eat more steak. They always say, eat healthier. And everybody knows that the colorful food that grows out of the ground is what gives it to you. Of course, they try to say, well, white potatoes grow white. There's not as many nutrients. Even the white potatoes have quite a bit more nutrients, including fiber and iron, which helps
especially when you eat it with the skin on.
And all of those things, especially the fiber. Fiber is getting rid of the cholesterol and the free radicals and things like that. So Anania is in the race right along with Next Gen Investor. So I think we're ready, Corey.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another run of the Blind Guys Like the Life live. First place pony derby. All the
wait. Oops. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Corey. Let's hope this works out, because Wally is going to say I rigged it up if I did not. Oh my goodness. I hope y'all's entries. Oh, there are only 4 entries, Corey. I don't know what happened. It was not me. All I can say is y'all hurry up, put it back in again. I'm sorry.
While we might have to we'll ask another question. Well, actually, can we take a coffee break right now?
Yeah, no, we can't take the coffee break first, because these people thought, and Coach Mary Ma, don't laugh at me. This is horrible. Yeah, man, GT Jr., I've seen you harvest cabbages from the snow, right? And there's no way in the world that they're going to tell you, man, this is what gives you high blood pressure, or this is what gives you. They always say these are the things that fix it, right? So definitely, y'all, keep growing your foods, keep eating them. And if it grows out of the ground, eat it with more confidence than if it was processed. Because if it's an animal, they had to process it. I'm not against animals. Chickens and pigs taste delicious, right? However, we're just saying that if you want to lose the belly fat, that ain't the way to do it. All right. So they're putting it in again. They want to win. Thank you all for your patience, because Wally was talking about me. The fix is in. I got to give it to you, Wally. You got a point. It did look bad on my part today. All right, Corey. So the folks have spoken, and Philip says, just don't eat it with extra butter, sour cream, bacon fat, and cheese. You know what? We eat our potatoes with non-dairy sour cream, non-dairy butter, non-dairy cheese, because again, the growth hormones in the butter, cheese, yogurt, sour cream, all of those are made from, if you eat the ones made from animal products, they're all made from milk.
You'd be surprised too. If you just
and that's where the growth hormone is, in the milk.
If you take and I'm gonna tell on myself, if you take a potato and boil it, or you take a baked potato and just, of course, bake it, sprinkle a little salt on it, some pepper, it tastes delicious. It actually has a good flavor without any of the other toppings on it. I found out because my daughter asked me to boil her potato one time for a snack, and I did. And all she did was slice it open, sprinkle some salt and pepper in it, and she ate it.
Or you messing up your check. Now you're telling people you're cooking. Oh my goodness. I mean,
blind people cook. Shoot,
oh, that's true. Okay, good. No problem with that. All right. So, and you know what? We were at a dinner theater recently.
Yeah, that's the one I was going to go to next.
Yeah. And yeah, we just ended up with a plain potato because they did not have non-dairy cheese or butter. We just added salt and pepper, and it was so good. Let's go for it. Let's hope Wally wins.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another round of Blind Guys Like Their Life Live. First place pony derby. All the jockeys are mounted and ready to ride in this race. LaQuita Marie.
Yes.
What happens to the teenage boys when they show up to Black Guns and Gardens house trying to take out?
No, triple threat, because she has daughters.
Oh well, let's go ahead. What happens to the teenage
And
boys?
she keeps stuff in her car and everywhere. Okay, go ahead.
When triple threat.
Oh, she fires too because she has daughters. You got look.
What happens to teenage boys that comes to triple threat firearms and she fires and black guns and trash can waste and whoever else owns pistols and shotguns and bows and arrows? What happens to them?
Bougie Prepper, you forgot her.
Yeah, Bougie Prepper with her flamethrower.
She has a daughter.
With her flamethrower.
Oh yeah.
What do they say when they show up to what do they say when they show up to these houses and the parents are armed and dangerous? Bling!
And they're off. All right. Bougie Prepper, Philip Walter Jr., David Having those DS Check, Matrell on the Mission, Anania, Bougie Prepper, Next Gen Investor, TWP Popcorn, Philip Walter Jr., GG Grown, Alaska, David Hunt, the Everyday Life of No DS Check, Matrell on the Mission!
Hey, Matrell on the mission all the way to Egypt. Came riding in on a camel fresh off the Nile River boats, and she won the race.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Look, Wally, don't be talking about me. Corey's like, man, I'm sick of this and tired of this back talk.
Here you go, Wally. You hadn't done this in a while. Shut up. Can't you see this man is talking?
Thanks a lot, Wally. So anyways, Matrell on the Mission is excited. She says, yay! The Everyday Life of an OCBS chick is shouting her out, Matrell! You know, the women are supporting each other. GT Jr. is as well. And you know what? Philip has called it now a word from David and Wally. But Anania is saying, yay, Matrell. So is Love and Live Show. Bougie Prepper, Coach Mary Ma. We have so much support. Uh-oh, David Hunt. Here it comes.
Rig.
Fake fruit. Rig. And Wally called it too. Now a word from David Hunt. Bravo, sis. Bravo with Sheila. Ladies Let's Chat is saying, oh yes, it's ladies night. Matrell on the Mission is laughing, and y'all know what to do. Laugh all the way to her channel. She has a work from home company. She has multiple businesses, but she herself has a company where you can sign up to work from home and you will be paid. And y'all know that she's IT, she's ex-military, so don't do right and see what happened. Y'all gonna be off too when she start firing. Nah, she ain't gangster like that. She's pretty and she's polite. Let's just say it that way. How about we head on over, because they're laughing at Coach Mary Ma, to a coffee break.
All right, it's time to take a coffee break so we can thank those that helped to power this broadcast. Of course, this broadcast is powered by StreamYard, but also by viewer support by members like you. Go to blindguyswifetheirlife.com, and when you get there, make sure that you click the green coffee cup so she can say,
what you doing?
And I can say, girl, you know what I'm doing. I'm going to start rat-a-tat-tatting like she fries, Tasha triple threat, Bougie Prepper, and Black Guns and Gardens. And I'm going to stir it like coffee.
You're doing a lot today.
That was all the shells hitting the ground.
Oh, got it. Yes, y'all know today we're talking about losing belly fat because Corey has lost 70 pounds, and you can join the home team so you can hear how we do that all the time with the food we're eating. Support the production. That way we can keep coming on. Of course, we put in, as an example, you can buy 1, 3, or 5 coffees, but Corey's been blind for over 25 years.
No, I put in 70 because I lost 70 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Corey has lost 70 pounds. Yes. Now, keep in mind, you can buy your own coffee. Our rolled Java blends are here. It's holiday season. If you're looking for something good for yourself or someone else, there's pumpkin spice, cinnamon hazelnut, mocha. We also have Mexican chocolate, Cinnabon, caramel, all the delicious flavors.
Premium specialty blends delivered right to your home or
and free shipping
to your office door.
Free shipping in the U.S. We do only ship in the U.S. So I do need to say that.
But you can also do what others have done, and you can also join the home team by becoming a sponsor.
You know, G Mama Grows got here just in time for your clinker. Thank you, David Hunt, by dropping that link.
So we want to say right now in this coffee break, this broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors.
Yes, the sponsors are unmuted, and let's hope things work out. Oh no, you know what? Let's see if we do have the sponsors here and unmuted, because they are not here and unmuted. So do that introduction again, please.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors.
Okay, yes. Now the sponsors are unmuted. Let's go for it.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks. Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University. Supreme sponsor, AJ is road tripping. Check out his YouTube channel. Supreme sponsor, Lisk, Hampton Road. Supreme sponsor, Sandra Green. New sponsor, She Fires. Check out her YouTube channel. Wishlist sponsor, Tasha Oshie Groves. Check out her YouTube channel. Wishlist sponsor, Sharon Marie Watson. Check out her YouTube channel. You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
All right. Yes, Wally, definitely a new sound and beat. That was part of the glitching while our last video wasn't playing, so we had to add some new smooth music now. Thank you, Mary Madipoju, for letting us know that you got a tip out to go premiere. Tell us about some more money-making opportunities with all the free grants that you provide information on. Look, Waldo, that's enough internet for today, Yoga with Goga is saying. Yes, Philip, the new sponsor music is getting us back to the next food question for today. How to lose belly fat. Corey has lost what from eating?
70 pounds.
And how did you lose that?
Eating fruits and vegetables in every spread.
Absolutely. So Gail has been dropping the links of all of our sponsors into the chat. So we do appreciate that. And welcome, goodness, Isaiah. Good evening, my beautiful and handsome brother and sisters. Yes, good evening to you as well.
Thank you. Now we're talking about eating to lose belly fat. Sounds kind of oxymoronic. You eat to lose belly fat. Yes, you can. We're showing you how to do that by incorporating faves, fruits and vegetables, every spread. So we want to talk about fat burning foods. There are foods that do help you to burn fat. And
remember, Corey didn't do a lot of exercising when he lost his weight.
Yeah, I got a friend named Jim, GYM. Me and him ain't hung out in a while. But there are some foods that can help you to lose your belly fat. We're going to talk about some of those as we answer this next question.
All right, so I'm going to head back over to the food.
This information is not a substitute for medical and nutritional advice. If you want medical and nutritional advice, go seek advice from your own healthcare physicians.
Absolutely. So I am going to head on over to the food game so that way we can see what's going on with the next question. And, I do have an answer for Wally because Gail at Night definitely is dropping the link for Tasha Oshie Grows. She is growing food that helps you lose belly fat, a whole backyard full. And Rambo Green Hands not only grows it, but he educates you on what it's good for, how it's working, and all those things. So check out Rambo Green Hands as well.
You said Wally had a question?
Yes, I thought you were going to fire some shots since Rambo was here. Wally is asking about those grants because, Mary Madipoju always premieres and tells us about grants. Are grants really free? Number one, yes, we've received grants. They are really free. And yes and no, because he says, are there requirements? Like if there are requirements, how is it free? And I'm with you. That's one of the reasons why we stopped applying for certain grants because it felt like too much work. Like, well, dang, how's this a grant and I'm doing this much work? On the other hand, for the most part, yeah, they're free. It is free money, especially when you get to, I stopped applying for grants under 10,000. I didn't feel like it was worth the work. And Giabert is asking, was liquid ale on the approved list? We do have a question about that. So let's get into it because Corey does like his shandy.
Yep.
And the shandy is a type of beer.
Yeah, shandy is a type of beer that has some kind of citrus, essence of citrus, like grapefruit or lemonade sometimes. So yeah, I love my shandies.
So I'm going to head over there to the game. So that way you all can see what we mean by fat burning foods. This, like you just said, Corey, this is not a fat burning food, the ale, but I'm going to jump to that question. Right. So, oops, I shared the wrong screen, I think. Y'all, this is the back end. Remember I showed y'all how to create the games? Word wall. That's all you got to do. Go right there since we're there. We won't play the game from there. We'll play the game from our website because we tried to put it in a place where you could easily find it. So when you head on over to our website, under home, lose belly fat is where you're going to go. I'm going to go to that question about the shandy.
All right.
That question is, according to PCRM, or Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, which of the following foods have citric acid that is great for weight loss? Is it pineapple soda, pineapples, grapefruit shandy beers, lemons and limes, orange crushed sodas, or those orange gummies? Remember those orange wedges?
Oh gosh, them gross things.
I know it depends on who you are, whether or not you like those. But of course, Yoga with Gogo's like, hey, Rambo. Yeah, GT Junior. I thought I showed y'all that. Word Wall is where we build the games, and it's super quick and easy. So yes, Word Wall is where it's at. All right, and Philip has he has that site in his favorites. So the question is, this is about fat burning foods. So which foods have citric acid that's great for weight loss? Pineapple soda, pineapples, grapefruit shandy beers, lemons and limes, orange crushed sodas, or orange gummies. And you know what? Because you're here saying that, GT Junior, I'm going to fix this because I have some issues with the question. It's not formulated right. G Mama Grow says pineapples. Coach Mary Ma says lemons and limes. And of course, GT Junior knows everything. Pineapples, limes, and lemons. So does Philip, lemons and limes. And let's see who else. Matrell on a mission, lemons and limes. Yes. Bravo with Sheila. Ladies, let's chat. Lemons, limes, and grapefruit. See, y'all know what the fat burning foods are. Y'all know how to lose this belly fat. We just got to implement it, right?
There you go. And now the grapefruit shandy beers. Of course, we
Pineapple,
all know.
isn't that a safe word?
We know that grapefruit shandy, any type of beer is not going to be good for losing any type of belly. That's why they call it beer belly or beer gut.
Philip says grapefruit, and so does G Mama Grows.
Even though it has grapefruit in it, it's still got a lot of refined sugars and a lot of empty calories in beer that just fill you up and bloat you up and blow that stomach way out.
While you're answering this, Corey, I'm going to fix this for GT Junior and anybody interested. I'm going to edit this question. So I'm going to edit content. Go ahead.
And so with that being said, so of course, pineapple soda, yeah, it's got pineapple in it or pineapple flavoring in it. But again, soda is one of the biggest sources of sugar and carbohydrates and calories that we in America consume on a daily basis. So of course, that's not going to help you lose belly fat either. But the fruits, grapefruit, lemons, limes, oranges, and of course, orange sliced candy and orange crushed soda, not going to get it either. But those whole fruits, lemons, limes, and grapefruit, those pineapples, those are great fruits to help you burn belly fat because of the citric acid that helps to attack those belly fat cells, those fat cells in the body. I don't know if you remember back in the 80s, it was like a big thing. It still is today. People still do it, but it was a big thing. Yeah, just drink lemon water. That'll help you lose weight. My grandmother swore that she ate a grapefruit every day that she was going to lose weight, even though she had pig feet and chitlins for lunch and then dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Don't work that way, but of course she did believe in. But the grapefruits have been scientifically proven to do that, as well as other citrus fruits. So yes, eat up all the citrus fruits that you want. It's going to help you and lose that belly fat.
Yes. So I'm going to see what they're saying in the chat. Yes, definitely. Thank you so much, Garden State Gardener. G Mama Grows is saying, take care. She's saying to Garden State Gardener because he said, take care, guys. Have a great weekend. And, you know, G Mama was saying, oh, beer. Like, yeah, that thing right there, right? Of course, everybody had the right answers here. And what I was doing was editing the question because I put in the word according twice instead of which. It said according to PCRM instead of which. It said according to again. Yes. Mm-hmm. So let's see. I'm going to bring it in here. Oh, no, actually, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to go back to the game so I can see how it looks if it's been corrected on the website. Because when you update it in the back end, and I just refreshed my website page, like so that way, hopefully the question will be updated here.
So those of you that are watching, WordWall is a great way. If you have products like TWP Popcorn, he has his products out there.
It didn't update yet, but go ahead.
GT Junior, you might be you have products to sell. If you have products or services that you want to promote or sell, this is a good way to educate people about it because you can create games, fun games that they can play. And you all know, you've seen people playing Farmville and Candy Crush. People love games no matter how old they are.
What about lemon barbecue, lime chops, and pineapple ribs? Now you're getting into the fat causing food, and he's asking for the meatitarian in him. You know, what we noticed is that people will eat a very small amount of fruits and vegetables, if any at all. So that's part of the whole issue here, right? Is that we got to balance it. And so that's why we're saying, hey, eat the fruits and vegetables every day. Speaking of which, we have to get into our final I had to click done, Corey, and I think that might update the game. Our final hashtag, because we're 6 minutes away from the top of the hour.
So what we're gonna know now? We're gonna do another hashtag, or we're gonna do another food race.
Let's do another food race, okay?
All right. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna ask one more question.
Okay.
And while we're doing that, LaQuita's gonna actually load up the people and add people to the food race that have made it in today so far.
I'll ask another one about PCRM, Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, because they have all the resources you need. I've recently been certified as a Food for Life instructor. Through them, they have an app, 21-day kickstart. They have articles and everything, right? They don't have the games. I got those. But they're saying PCRM reports that acidic fatty foods can lead to obesity. So those lemon barbecue and pineapple ribs and whatever else he said, you know what I mean? But he did say he has doubled his veggie intake. Y'all know Philip Waldo Jr. had all fruits and vegetables for October. I know that was part of his challenge. So let's see here what we got for the question. Collards, spinach.
What's the question?
Oh, they said that acidic fatty foods can lead to obesity. Which whole foods have acid, making them better for weight loss?
All right.
Collards, spinach, potato chips, carrots, garden salsa, sun chips, or kale. So which whole foods have acid, making them better for weight loss? Collards, spinach, potato chips, carrots, garden salsa, sun chips, or kale. So whoever wins this gets into the final game. Let's see who's gonna come through with some right answers.
And we gotta edit that one too.
Oh, we do?
Low levels of acid.
Low levels of acid.
Better for weight loss.
Yes, thank you for that. Philip says he didn't lose 70 pounds like Corey, but he did lose 21 eating fruits and vegetables. Wow, that's really good. Yeah.
For a month, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, I didn't lose 70 pounds like
overnight.
Overnight. It was over the course of a year. So
Matrell says kale and collards.
Okay.
And then let's see who we have here.
So again, Matrell, word ball would be a great way for you to get people ready for their trips to Egypt. You ask them to create some games and send them around the things you need to know, so that way they are learning about what they need to bring and to have and to do when they get there, and they having fun doing it.
Philip says kale and collards. Good answer, Corey. She could use them that way. So does Bravo with Sheila. Ladies, let's chat. And Coach Mary Ma. They all say kale and collards so far. Good. Miriam is back from her premiere. G Mama Grows says kale. David Hunt, who is actually a vegetarian, he says spinach, kale, and collard along with Philip. So just so that you know, Miriam, the PCRM, the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, they have a great website, pcrm.org. They report that acidic fatty foods can lead to obesity. Which whole foods have what, Corey?
Low levels of acid.
Low levels of acid, making them better for weight loss. Collards, spinach, potato chips, carrots, garden salsa, sun chips, or kale.
All right. So again, we're talking about how you can lose belly fat by eating your way to a smaller waistline. It is possible when you eat faves, fruits and vegetables every spread, especially when you avoid the things that are processed.
Hey, Audrey's Living Life came in with an answer. You know she wins all the games.
All right. Thank you, Audrey.
Spinach, kale, and collards.
Spinach, kale, and collards. And we encourage, the way that you can think about it is, don't worry about what's whole food, what's processed. Think about adding more of the foods that you can find in somebody's garden, find on a tree somewhere. Like maybe in Jamaica, you might find mangoes just going everywhere, or something you can buy out of the produce section.
Wait, Corey. G Mama Grows. Y'all know she's like the food scientist. She says, I like sun chips. G Mama, I used to tear up the garden salsa sun chips.
We did.
But when I found out that they had
milk.
Yeah, they have whey. They have whey in them. Yep. Some
dairy products.
Yeah, milk products. Yeah, that's what dairy is. Milk products. That's when I stopped eating the garden salsa and I had to switch over to the other flavor. I forget which flavor because I still eat sun chips. Yeah, I think
because the couldn't eat the cheddar flavor ones. Couldn't eat the garden salsa.
I thought there was one that we found. No. Or maybe that's why we stopped eating them. Because I ain't had them in a long time.
We stopped eating them because of that. I mean, even simple things like Pringles. Some of the Pringles flavors you wouldn't even think had. Why is milk products in Pringles? The Pringles have milk products in them, so of course that's going to add to your to the fat. So that's why you got to understand the process.
You know,
Read the label.
Adrian is here, and she's a
Oh, here
good
go Tracy and
person.
Wade.
I know that's what Philip said. He's like, well, let's start looking for him. But you know, Adrian is always talking about all the good stuff as well. So let's see. Look at Wally. But you, Mama, sun chips are great. Well, it depends on what you're looking for, because Wally did say we all know that the answer is not potato chips, even if they're baked. So, like you said,
There you
sun
go.
chips.
See, but you know, Wally, a lot of people don't think that way.
Yeah, that's
A
true.
lot of people don't think that way. So why is showing off that Haitian intelligence?
Yeah, it's LaQuita, that's the only pushback. Yeah, them chips, because I do eat a lot of chips, and even if they're baked, it doesn't make them great, right? But we're talking about fat burning foods. So let's finish up this answer. PCRM report said acidic fatty foods can lead to obesity. So which foods have low acid, making them better for weight loss? People are saying collards, spinach, and kale.
One more.
Oh, did I read carrots?
You read it, yeah.
I'll just choose it. Boom, because we know it's not the potato chips or the sun chips. So we have an answer there. And of course, the way the game works is you can make it auto progress. You can shuffle the answers in the game. So you can use it for so many different things. So we have a lot of people in this food race. I say we go for it. Hopefully, y'all know sometimes I forget people or leave them out. It is by accident. It's just
food church. Charge it to the head, not the heart.
There you go. That's a good answer. All right, so let's put everybody in, and this is how we're going to finish up our show for today, because we do have a food video, plant-based treat. This plant-based treat is also right there. It's not published on our channel, but we know people always want the stuff, so it is right here on this page at the top. Y'all, we gave y'all secret access, okay? So remember, we wanted to be sure that you can always access these games. Under home, you've got cough and cold solutions, games on the page, right? Food games and information right there for you. We also have fixed hair loss, environmental games. We haven't showed you that page, but we'll get to that. And actually, Wally, we created this page for a grant, specifically for a grant, because you asked about grants. Is it worth it? Fixed hair loss. We talked about that. We've got the foods to fix hair loss games on there. And then, of course, plenty of food games, just a bunch of them all lined up right here. I bet it's a fruit, whack-a-mole, all of that good stuff. They're all right there for you. So let's get into it, Corey.
All right. So you ready for the food race?
I think I'm ready for the food race. Let me see if anyone, TWP Popcorn said, baked, not yet. And Wally says, yes, Philip. Them was my favorites when they came out. The rest sucked, unless it's a pretzel. I do enjoy pretzels a lot. And G Mama, I'm like you. I don't care for baked chips. They be hard. I'm with you. Yes. And y'all know I talk about I can't eat too many crunchy things. I only got 3 good teeth left. Coach Mary Moss says the environmental page looks amazing. Oh, thank you. Yeah. You know, I need to make some adjustments on the environmental page, and I still have another game to add, but it's a good one. Wally, our mom traumatized us with pretzels when we were kids. That's why we chips. That's why the chips are fire. Yeah, we did eat a lot of but you know what? I'm so greedy. I just appreciated every single snack we had, and I was tearing them up. That's why I got 3 good teeth now. So, because we didn't
have a dental health game too.
There's a dental health game on there, y'all. Look, save yourself.
Now, I will say this. I don't know what it is, whether it's genetics or food or what, a combination of both. For some reason, you and your brother and your sister, Philip and Portia,
yes,
y'all had some.
You get my whole family name. Okay,
Portia got on the show.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They have some beautiful smiles. They have some very, very nice smiles. And like I said, there's this younger picture of Philip back when he was in the Navy that LaQuita used to have in her room. And it was so funny. This is when I could see y'all.
Pretzels and corn chips. I still love corn chips. I told you I was greedy. I just embraced the stuff.
This is when I could see y'all. I said, dang. I said, now I know what Queen would look like if she had a haircut. Because they look just alike, and they had the same smile and everything. Like I said, so they got the teeth that they have. They just nice teeth.
You know what? Let's get into our final game for today, because this way we had the blue ribbon plate earlier. We'll just call this another blue ribbon plate.
Yep.
Yes.
So it's a time for another blue ribbon plate race. When I give you the nod, you're gonna say go.
Okay. I only say go.
All you say is go.
Got it. Yes, I'm ready.
What does Wally do when a young lady snatches him up and says he better propose to her tomorrow? Then she gets in the car and he takes him to the jewelry store and he does what?
Goes. All right, and they're off. Let's see here. Oh, TWP popcorn falling off the screen along with
Is he
Coach Mary Ma
popcorn?
and Wally kind of falling back. No, he's not popcorn today, but G Mama Grows is some French fries. Wally is coming back through. Wait, let me take this down so we can see what he's looking like. Because down at the bottom, Philip Walter Jr. is a double layer cake, but Coach Mary Ma with the yummy walk coming through. Yes.
Coach Mary Ma came through. What? She's a.
Dang, Wally made it. Look, Wally, you in the top again, top 2. He's talking about nothing. You know what? Look.
No, he's saying nothing to what do you say?
Right. Don't worry, you still got in the race. Only the word go. Okay, no, we are done. Philip, the clock is running. We are 5 minutes in overtime. We got to wrap this day up, Corey. What were you going to say about Wally winning?
I was gonna say you said she was a yummy wok. What do you mean?
She's a box of Chinese food. There's a place here.
Vegetables.
Yeah, there's a place near us called Yummy Wok. So
and the Chinese restaurants, they don't play. They just take number 1, yummy.
Yes, congrats from G Mama Grows, GT Junior Grows of Alaska. Coach Mary Ma is laughing all the way to her link being dropped because y'all know she has some inspirational live streams where she lets you come up on the panel and talk. So that's what makes it really good because I be up there talking. She's saying thanks, y'all, and Audrey's Living Life is congratulating her. Wally's letting y'all know he's a lone soldier, and David Hunt says, I love this.
All right, here we go. Guys, we're not vigilantes.
We are not fruit hoodlums.
We're not the plate popo, the Mealtime Marines, sometimes security guards.
Oh, Wally was in second place for real. G Mama Rose was third. Okay, Philip Walter Jr., David Hunt, Gail at Night, Audrey's Living Life, GT Jr., Miss Bell on the Mission, Tibby, Popcorn, Pork, Yoga with Gogo. He was last. Go ahead, Corey.
But like Wally says, we are plate advisors, helping you to get your faves, fruits and vegetables every spread.
Yes.
So this time, today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita.
Y'all, we've been talking about those potatoes. Eat your potatoes and enjoy them. And here's a wonderful way to do so. Here we go with our twice-baked potatoes.
Tasty twice-baked potatoes.
I'm going to go ahead and put these potatoes into the oven. 450 degrees. These have already been washed. Slice these up, saute them in a little bit of water. Probably also air fry some tofu.
Chop 1 onion.
Onions lower blood pressure, regulate diabetes, and reduce hardening of the arteries. They're full of vitamin C for fighting colon, prostate, and lung cancers.
Peel and chop 3 cloves of garlic.
Garlic is an allium vegetable related to decreased risk of prostate cancer. It reduces high cholesterol and blood pressure.
Chop the celery.
Celery has a plant compound apigenin for anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antiviral, and antioxidant properties.
Peel and slice the carrots.
Carrots have dietary carotenoids, which are the yellow, orange, and red organic pigments in carrots and other vegetables. These have antioxidant effects to reduce the risk of cancer.
Add the chopped vegetables and a half a cup of water to the pan.
Tofu, super firm. Tofu is high in iron, protein, and calcium. It's low in cholesterol and calories, and it has isoflavones that reduce the risk of heart disease, cancer, and osteoporosis. Add it to our vinaigrette.
Air fry the tofu with smoked paprika. It's optional.
Thyme. A half teaspoon of thyme. Thyme has antibiotic properties that can fight off upper respiratory infections. Basil as well.
Add a teaspoon of basil.
My old favorites, adobo. About a tablespoon of the body out. Go ahead and add all of the broccoli.
Cook on medium-high for 7 to 9 minutes.
We're gonna add some corn.
Slice the potatoes open and let them cool.
Just scoop out the inside of the potato, leaving a little bit around the edges.
Mix the potato filling with the vegetables.
Add some of the air fried tofu.
Mix everything together and stuff it back into the potato.
Potato skins look nice and crispy.
Really?
The vegetables are well seasoned. I like the tofu. Inside is chewy.
It tastes like chili.
Yeah, I don't know what she said at the very end. David Hunt's about nowhere. You know what? Y'all not gonna come for me because David Hunt is in there. What did he say? Where the okra at? You know, so that's why he said nowhere, not in these. I do put okra in potatoes sometimes, and I make a banging cheese sauce. So G Mama Grows. Wait, I think G Mama likes okra, right? Oh, or she get okra. Yeah, I ain't even gonna ask. Y'all, we gotta go. Y'all know where to find some of these items at on our Amazon store. You can definitely order some of these things to come directly to your home. However, you can also head on over to our website, Follow the recipes, eat up, enjoy. This is the time for gratitude and Thanksgiving, they say, but we're grateful every day.
So with that being said, thank you for joining us on this episode of The Blind Guy.
His wife.
Their Life Live. Join us next week for more great guests and great information as we talk about changing your narrative from normal about health,
business,
and wealth.
Thank you, Bravo, with Sheila. She says, wow, I wish I had one of those right now. They look delicious. They were good.
And with that being said, we welcome you to the weekend, and we are going to say goodbye the same way.
Look how Philip's belly touching his back. He needs 4 of those.
We're going to say,
oh yeah, don't forget tomorrow night, Party with Gail, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Party at Gail's house. So we are going to say goodbye the way Wally would say goodbye if Tasha Triple Threat Firearms,
all the cute girls,
showed up with a gun and one of her daughters, and Bravo with Sheila was standing there in her preacher's robe with a Bible, and PWJ, Philip Waller Jr., David Hunt were dressed in tuxedos ready for Wally to say I do. Wally would say, deuces!
Party over here, party over here.
Oh. Party at Gail's house.
All right, y'all, deuces.